Westmark of Council Realty. Thanks so much for watching my video blog. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing 2 videos on this report. It's the annual report on the Twin Cities housing market for 2011. Every year, the Board of Realtors and our associations come out with an annual report, and it's a fairly large report, and I'm going to try to give you the highlights from this report. The first group I'm going to talk about in this report is talking about the overall viewpoints of what's going on in the marketplace. What I'm going to show you here are some graphs that are going to give you some overviews of what's gone on since 2007 through 2011. The first graph I want you to look at will be the graph that going back to 2007 we had 41,000 sales, and in 2009 we went up to 45,000. Well, in 2009, what happened there? We had sales that occurred because of a tax credit that went for the full year. And because of that tax credit, it brought a lot of buyers into the marketplace. In 2010, we dropped down significantly because after the end of April of 2009, the tax credit went away, and all of the buyers that were jumping into the market dropped down, and so we only had 38,000 for that year. In 2011, we went back to more of a normal market. There were no tax credits involved, and we were right at around 41,000. And in fact, when you look back to 2007, that was about what we had in sales when there were no tax credits at that point. One great change that's happened is the next graph, and it shows the inventory of homes. And it's really a silver lining to look at going into the future of what will happen in 2012. In 2011, at the end of the year, we had 27,000 properties on the market, and we've seen a consistent drop really over the last 4 or 5 years, so that in 2011 we're back to 16,000 in properties that are on the market. Now if you go way back to like 2003, 2004, 2005, that's about where our inventory levels were at that point. That is a positive silver lining to look at for 2012, in that our inventory levels are down and our sales are going on at about 41,000, and I would expect that again for 2012, so that we will begin to see a beginning of a firming up of prices. The next graph and the one after that are going to show you what's going on in median sale prices and what's going on in average sale prices. Back in 2007, the median sale price, or the median sale price, is that sale that's the middle of all of the sales. So half the sales in 2007 were under 225, and half the sales in 2007 were over 225. Well, in 2011, you can see that we dropped over the years, going to 195, down to 165, and this year we're at 150. So half the sales in the Twin Cities were under 150,000, half were over 150,000. The average sale price, which is the next graph you'll see, is back in 2007, our average sale price was at 175,000. That's taking all the sales, dividing it by the total volume we had, and the average sale price was at $275. We dropped in 2011 down to 193. So we've seen a significant drop in our average sale prices and in our median sale price. What should happen in 2012, as far as my prediction, is that we will see average sale prices begin to increase in 2012 and median sale prices begin to increase. That is because of going back to that last graph that we saw prior, that our number of listings on the market is significantly less, with a continued number of buyers going into the market to absorb our sales. The last thing that you'll probably want to just download off of my website here from my video blog is going to be the historic review. And what that shows is it goes back to 1980 to show what's going on, both in the number of listings processed, the number of sold units that happened, the average sale price, and it'll also show the total volume of what has happened in real estate sales. The amazing thing is that going back to 2005, That was the largest sales volume in the Twin Cities. And since that time, we have seen a decline in the prices and of the number of units, so that our total volume in 2011 was only $8 billion in sales, where our max in 2005 was over $16 billion. I expect to see both average prices and possibly unit sales increasing slightly in 2012, which will begin the change of what we'll see in our marketplace. Thanks for watching my video this week, and listen to my video the next week where I'm going to talk more on other things that I found in our 2011 real estate in the Twin Cities. Thanks so much. Bye.